Hello, Los Angeles Lakers fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. When the San Antonio Spurs made their move to acquire Aaron Fox in early February, it was clear they had big plans. The idea was simple. Fox would become the perfect complement to Victor Wembanyama, forming a dynamic duo that could reshape the team's future. However, what seemed like a promising partnership quickly faced a major obstacle. With Wembanyama sidelined for the season, any immediate impact from their potential chemistry was put on hold. But Wembanyama's absence may not be the only setback the Spurs are facing. Fox himself is dealing with an issue that could sideline him for a while. Fox's nagging pinky injury has been a concern for some time, and while he's managed to play through it, the clock is ticking. There's a growing expectation that Fox will need surgery during the offseason to fully address the issue. Yet, the uncertainty surrounding his injury situation has led to speculation that he might opt for surgery sooner rather than later. If Fox does choose to go under the knife, the timing could be crucial, especially with the Spurs' playoff hopes all but extinguished. The team's chances of making the playoffs have dwindled, making the decision even more pressing. With the Spurs now in a spiral, the focus could shift from competing for a playoff spot to ensuring the health and readiness of their key players for the long term. Fox's injury may be the tipping point for this change in priorities. The thought of rushing into surgery earlier than expected is becoming a real possibility, allowing him the entire summer to recover and integrate fully into the Spurs system. Fox himself has acknowledged the need for medical attention, with his focus now on finding a solution. "We're shooting for whenever we're in LA because the doctor's in LA, so that makes it easier," Fox said, hinting at the potential timing of the surgery. This could happen as soon as the team faces the Los Angeles Lakers on March 17th. If Fox goes through with the procedure, it could mean the end of his season much earlier than anticipated. In terms of his performance, Fox has shown flashes of brilliance since joining the Spurs. Through 15 games, he's averaged 19.3 points and 6.5 assists per game, though his shooting efficiency has taken a slight dip. Still, he's provided enough to suggest that with full health, he could thrive in San Antonio's system alongside Wembanyama. But if Fox does shut it down, the Spurs may turn their attention to securing a high draft pick for 2025, which could further impact their decision-making process. The timing of these moves is critical, not just for the current season, but for the future of the Spurs. As the team focuses on long-term success, any decisions made now will have a lasting effect on their trajectory. The potential for Fox to miss the rest of the season only adds to the intrigue surrounding the Spurs' future plans and how they will pivot with an eye on the draft. With the Spurs looking toward the future, every step, including Fox's recovery, could shape the next chapter in their rebuild. Will Fox push through his injury, or will surgery bring an early end to his season? Only time will tell, but the stakes are higher than ever for San Antonio's hopes moving forward. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on, Stephen A. Smith found himself in the eye of a storm after a tense confrontation with none other than LeBron James. What was supposed to be just another night courtside quickly turned into a headline-making exchange that captured the attention of fans and sports media alike. As cameras rolled, LeBron, visibly irate, stormed up to Smith after the Los Angeles Lakers went over the New York Knicks on March 6th. The NBA legend didn't hold back as he unleashed a torrent of words at the veteran analyst, who was left stunned by the sudden outburst. In an emotional moment on First Take the following day, Smith opened up about the confrontation, explaining the root of LeBron's fury. It wasn't just about a passing comment. It was about family. LeBron's anger, Smith revealed, stemmed from his recent remarks on his son, Bronny James. According to Smith, the Lakers star didn't mince words when he approached him. The confrontation, however, wasn't simply a professional spat. It was personal, as LeBron acted not as the basketball icon, but as a father protecting his child. Smith, who never shies away from speaking his mind, reflected on the heated exchange. That was LeBron James coming up to me, unexpectedly, I might add, to confront me about making sure that I mind what I say about his son, he shared, with his voice tinged with the gravity of the moment. Yet, he hesitated to repeat the words LeBron had used, words too intense for broadcast, leaving the audience wondering about the depth of the tension. Despite the sharp words and the public confrontation, Smith made it clear that he could not hold a grudge against LeBron as a parent. I can't sit here and be angry or feel slighted by LeBron James in any way in that regard, he confessed. After all, as a father, LeBron was justified in defending his son. But Smith, ever the professional, stood firm on his role as a sports commentator. It's my job to talk about the subjects and the subject matters that matter, he stated with conviction. However, what truly stung for Smith was the manner in which the issue was addressed. While understanding LeBron's parental instincts, Smith was disappointed that the confrontation happened in such a public forum. LeBron James knows how to get in contact with me if he wanted to, Smith remarked. Instead, he elected to confront me while I was sitting courtside. The decision to approach him in front of cameras, in the midst of a basketball game, left Smith questioning LeBron's intentions. He couldn't shake the feeling that there was a missed opportunity for a more private resolution. If we had had that private conversation, Smith continued, I would have said to LeBron James, I never would speak negatively about your son. I was talking about you. The veteran analyst seemed to want a deeper understanding of how LeBron viewed his comments, hoping that a face-to-face chat could clear the air without the added drama of public spectacle. The exchange didn't just speak to the tension between two public figures. It highlighted a larger issue, the collision of family loyalty and the often unrelenting world of sports media. Smith, caught in the crossfire, was left to navigate the delicate balance of being a commentator with the responsibility of respecting personal boundaries. Was LeBron justified in his outburst, or was there a better way to address the situation? As the conversation unfolded, Smith's monologue on First Take made it clear that the incident had weighed heavily on him. The frustration, however, wasn't just about the words exchanged between him and LeBron. It was about the larger picture, the expectations that come with his job, and the consequences when those expectations intersect with personal lives. I work for ESPN, Smith reminded the audience, acknowledging that his duty was to speak on the matters that were most pressing, regardless of the fallout. What was meant to be a simple discussion about sports had now evolved into a complex issue involving respect, communication, and the blurred lines between public commentary and private lives. LeBron had made his feelings known in the most dramatic way possible, but in doing so, had he crossed a line? Could this clash have been avoided with a different approach? As Smith's words echoed through the airwaves, the sports world was left to ponder the true cost of public confrontation. In the end, Stephen A. Smith didn't just take the hit. He used the moment to reflect on the intricacies of his job and the complicated dynamics of sports commentary. The confrontation with LeBron James, fueled by a father's love and a commentator's duty, had left an indelible mark. Whether or not it would change the way Smith approaches his craft, only time would tell. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.